Welcome back to our new Anno 1800 series, where we're covering the new mod, the new Horizon that unlocks a completely new region in Asia, based on Asia, and we also unlock quite a lot of new things, including a new tier of population, the magnets in the old world. I know I could have gone to investors, get our first investor to unlock that new region very quickly, like in half an hour or so. You can get there if you really go crazy, but I don't want to do this. I want to do it properly, I want to enjoy it. So far we have gotten to Artisan. We have Artisan in our first new island over here, but we also have quite a bit of artisans on the second island there, or actually to be precise, our third island. But yeah, and we have also started to make beer and many of those things. We have started in the last episode also to start making some new ships. Soon we should be able to make another frigate. I just boosted our production of weapons in particular, so I'm excited for this. In this episode we should definitely aim to go into a new region. I don't think it's gonna be Asia yet, probably gonna be more the new world, but still, let's move forward. And let's start with an attack of those pirates over here. We're gonna throw this thing to them. Let's go. Actually, it's actually not pirates, it's a mission, right? But still, can use some of our bottles over here. Incendiary grenade. Oh, I missed it. They were moving a bit too fast for me. And we are against the wind. Terrible. But we can still shoot. Look at this. Boom. Nice shoot. And down. That was a good kill. That was a good kill. I know I could have sold those things, but that's okay. We have also actually a couple of other gunboats over here. This is a mission, this time for Madame Kaina. We still have 20 minutes to deliver to her, so I think we can do it. And yeah, in the meantime, we will want, as I said, to make sure we build another frigate. Right, here it is, we can. Our first one we're using to transport bricks and steel across our empire, right, to those two islands over here. Speaking of which, I think we have enough probably in this island to go to the second tier if we wanted. Do we really want to? I'm thinking what we do is we just increase again the population. Like we just put a lot of population on this island. Why? Well, why not? I ask you. Now, more seriously, this is to help in the future. It's definitely good to have more population. It will give us also more money, as long as we give them what they want. And what they want at this stage is pretty simple, right? They just want some schnapps and some work clothes and some fish. So that's why I'm doing this over here. Let's continue here, placing all of these. We should be arriving. Oh, they're stuck. They're waiting to die. This is actually a perfect perfect place to send one of these grenades before they move, hopefully. Come on. Throw it and then attack. Nice, look at this. They're basically all dead already. Ooh. And done. Let's pick this up. We have picked it up already, and so now we're gonna deliver first here. Second will be over there. She has expanded, and I think she's at war, by the way. You can check by clicking, this is what my relations are. But if you click on her over here, you'll see what her relations are. And she is indeed at war with Willy over here. So poor Willy may not be long for this world, because it doesn't even have a lot of defenses. Look at this. No defenses whatsoever. Poor guy. Poor guy. But yeah, more importantly, it's time to move forward. We have over here our artisans. They're gonna want some canned food. They're also gonna want some sewing machine. Canned food is actually one of the hardest / least profitable production. So we're not gonna do them right now. We're gonna do directly the next one, the sewing machine, because this is something we know a bit better, right? The iron mine, now we have unlocked also the coal mine. And I see that we have some on this island, so let's definitely take advantage of this. Where's the other one? Here. Yes, coal and iron. That's perfect, right? Because this is gonna be 15. This is gonna be 15. So that means we can put two of these. I'm gonna rotate them slightly. Try to fit it like that. We're gonna put one of these guys before the whole thing explodes. Okay, so we connect it all. Where are we actually? Okay, we're not too far from the city. We're gonna need definitely also warehouse, but before, what else? So this is 30, so we can put two. Now, I'm not going to build them right away because we don't have what it takes. What it takes is actually some windows, but we're ready. And then we're going to need one of these lumberjacks. So we're gonna put it on this side, up, and then the warehouse fits perfectly in the middle. So with this, we're gonna start making at least those two. And yeah, we need to start making some windows. And you know, you may be wondering why I was going there. It's because windows also require wood, so that's perfect to make it on this side. It also requires sand, and sand you need to put like your fish here. Now it's also nothing, you don't have to put it, you know, on the coast. You can actually put it directly on water. So for example, you can do something like this. 1, 2. This is 30 seconds. Yeah, so 2 is definitely enough. For now, we're actually going to pause 1 for now. And then you create a road like this, right? And the only thing you need is you need to make sure this is in range of a warehouse. So obviously this warehouse is too far, but we can create one on this side and it should be fine. Now we're gonna want 2 of these for the equivalent of 2 of these. And I think we're gonna have to move that guy actually. I was a bit presumptuous putting it so close. Let's put it in the middle of nowhere for now. And we can reconnect later on. Let's delete this. Okay. So as I said, we are gonna want 2 glass. If possible, you put them, actually, let's move that a bit further. Because we're gonna want, you know, to take advantage of, they can deliver directly to that one instead of going through here. We're gonna put a second one. And actually maybe we can put this on this side. Up. Now what we need is these, and this is 1 minute. So for 2 of these, you can have 4 of these. So we're gonna go a bit crazy. 1 and 2. Now I'm not gonna have all of them working at this point. 2 there, we can pause. We can pause 1 of these, right? But we'll be ready for the future. I should send my boat here before we have a problem. And we can see what is this mission here. For my friend, a construction quest. Gazebo garden, okay. So we're gonna put it in our city. I had, you know, space for trees over here, but if she wants a garden, she'll get a garden. So we're going to the ornaments. I don't know where the gazebo garden is by heart. I'm not a beauty builder. Which one is the gazebo garden? This one. So here it is. 2, 2, done. 18,000 of money just for this. That was a pretty good deal, don't you think? Anyway, more seriously, let's continue our production over here. So we have these, and then the only thing we need is therefore some wood. We are gonna need 1 for this production and 1 for that one. So let me actually put it. I can put it pretty close there. Okay, done. I want to put it in the middle there. Okay, good. So that should be perfect. We're gonna produce enough wood, start making some windows. When we have windows, we can start building those 2 to make some sewing machine. And definitely this will be enough sewing machine for all of my people over here. I'm convinced of that. Oh, this guy. It's strange to have just one farmer house in the middle of all the artisans. So let's definitely upgrade it. Now the canned food, as I said, is a pretty tough one. Fur coat though is going to require the fur. Oh, we actually have the fur, but it's also going to require 900 artisan. We're not there yet. And then next one is, you know, if we look at the happiness needs, they want the theater and they want run. So the theater should be over here. It requires also a bit of windows, right? So we're gonna need to wait for this. And the rum, this is in the new world. There is a way to make it in the old world, but we haven't unlocked that at this point. So we need to go to the new world for this. I'm thinking what we do now is let's upgrade a couple more of these houses to unlock some of the next one. We're not gonna unlock the fur coats right away. Oh, the queen is gone. Oh, but more importantly, so this is, well, sorry, I should have told you, this is a way in a new mission. If we sell to Sir Archibald, is gonna open a new mission for us. But for now, my mission is to see if we need 6 more people to unlock those 2 actually. Okay, now what I want to do is start transferring some beer from here to there. And potentially in the future, we can also transfer some other resources like, you know, the sewing machine or the canned food. But for now, this is all about beer. Okay, an escort, sure thing. We can do that. So where is he? Asking for an escort over here. Now, when you do an escort, usually you get attacked by someone, right? So keep that in mind. Make sure that you have some good health. We should be fine at this point. We're still in positive, so that's really good. I see that she's actually buying shares instead of attacking him. Now, these shares are pretty expensive, half of what I have right now, so we're not gonna do this. And yeah, under attack, that's all good. That's all good, we don't need this. But yeah, are we still not unlocked there? Yeah, we're not. So we're gonna need either to push one more house like this one. Are we low on something? We are low on sausages and bread actually. Okay, I've been upgrading quite a few things right now, so that makes sense. So she wants to give us trade rights. Definitely we can do that, because then we can look at her, you know, places, and she's gonna sell and buy some things, right? So that could be helpful. That could be helpful. But in this case, more importantly, we said we want more sausages. So let's go over here. 1, 2, and we want more bread. My bread is on this side. Okay, I don't know if, because we're using a lot of the flour. Oh, and I made a mistake there. Sorry, my bad. My bad. That's gonna be a bit annoying to fix. We're gonna need to move them all by 1 tile. And then fix the fields. And here we need 1 more road. So yes, my blueprints, you know, are not always perfect. I have made mistakes, you know, it happens. It happens. So this one is done, and here, I'm sure we can finish. We're just missing 1. We can delete 1 tree, and with that, we have the space. We may need to build them. No, they're all built. Okay. So yeah, we need to check production over here. Yeah, we are basically using a bit too much. We're gonna need more. So here, I guess this is fine, right? We can just have that. We're gonna want to keep it like that, so that I can put another farm over here. Use all of this space. It feels like 144. Let's see. 105. I was completely wrong, but I have not given my last. We can still try. We can still try to expand here. Okay, 126, 30, 36, 39, 40, 43, 44. Okay, and then we just need this road to go around. Ooh, but we need to be in range of a warehouse though. Damn. Okay. So we'll need a warehouse here. We can just move those fields a bit further, and same on this side, I guess. Okay, but for now, at least we're producing a bit more. And we will now do, I guess, 1 more flour mill. Is that in range? This is in range of this one, at least. But if we put it here, and this is also in range. Okay. So let's check it out now. We are okay on flour, but not yet on grain, right? So we just need 1 more grain. Let's do that quick and dirty. Another place where there is a bit, you know, of dead space. It's like what I like to call it. Space in corners. This is definitely dead space that I didn't use properly. That's okay. That's okay. So there. Oh, we're under attack because of the escort we're doing, remember? So it is. Oh, this is a pretty big escort. No, this is not. This is a parrot. Oof. Pretty big ship for the parrots. No, go back to your thing. Newsletter, as always, probably doing some money. It's good for us. Publish. Okay. But yeah, this escort, why is this escort hasn't started over here? It didn't go close enough for the quest to start, I think. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, come on. Okay, maybe we have a small bug here, ladies and gents. This could be because of New Horizon. More importantly, I think this is our first delivery of beer. 16 of beer, and so all of my workers there should get happier. My money over here should increase slowly but definitely surely. Yeah, at 4,000 now. Love it. Love it. Okay. And do we have enough windows to get started over here? Yes, we do. Done. We don't have enough for the next one, but that's okay. 1 is already enough. We have wood, we have steel, and we can check with 1 I'm sure we have enough for our population. Yeah, it is. Producing 2 per minute, we did around 1 per minute. So that's perfect. That's perfect. And it is 1 minute later, we are providing our sewing machines to my artisans. So we gained a few more artisans. And with this, we should have crossed the 750. Before we do so, though, I also want to show you that artisans, right, they have a couple of lifestyle needs. Some that are easy, like the wool. This one is going to be a bit harder over here because we don't have any clay on this island. On the other island, we can definitely give it. And for the wool, I probably do need to increase slightly my production. Yes, we do. So this is over here. Let's go. And again, I'm doing it because, I mean, this production of wool, right? This is 10 farmers, 20 of maintenance. This is really nothing versus giving us, how many is it? 1 more artisan in each house, right? That is a kind of an easy deal, if you wish. Okay, so yes, as I said, I think with this, we should be at 750. And yes, here it is. We have unlocked the clipper, but more importantly, the ship of the line. This is 60 wood, 30 sail, and 30 of those cannons. We have that, so let's definitely build it. The other thing we have unlocked, oh no, we don't, no wait, I'm looking at the wrong one here. The other thing we have unlocked is here, the pier. This is 50 bricks, 40 steel, and 40 windows, but that will enable us, you know, to be able to unload and load resources more. And similarly over here, we have the repair crane with 15 of bricks and 25 of the steel. I think I'm gonna want to build this one soon. So actually, maybe one mistake I made is here, I didn't put a minimum stock. Put a minimum stock on these things. And potentially we can just buy some if need be. Now I have given up on this one, so we can actually even delete it if we want. Now, it's not gonna be happy, but it doesn't seem to be working somehow. The pirates are attacking me a bit more than before. Oh, look at this, for example, 2 ships of pirate right in the line. So I'm gonna send my my flagship over here. Oh, they are out of range, okay. But yeah, if they start moving 2 by 2, maybe I try to kill this one. I feel like this episode is all about me chasing boats, you know, attacking boats. Otherwise, I could also escort him, right? Definitely don't want to lose him. So the quest of Archibald, right, is to complete the expedition of sunken treasure. We can do that in the future, but more importantly, we have just built over here my ship of the line, first ship of the line. The pirate is happy with this. I am going to come here and buy stuff, by the way, and I will explain in a second why. So we're buying everything we can over here. I'm also going to buy one of those ships here. Yeah, okay. Not now. So 15,000. Again, you can now build them yourself, but if you have the money like we have right now, that can be a good investment. This is also, in my opinion, a very good investment in the sense that it can give access now to a new ship instead of that one, right? And so actually, we're gonna buy also that one. Let's go crazy. So we bought both of these. I'm getting as close as possible here to buy some resources. And then I'm gonna bring those ships back home for something important. You will see in a second. But first, then go for it. You can do it. Yes, good job. So let's go. Here it is. Oh no, this is 4. Sorry, I forgot there is 4 slots on these ones. So one more. Okay, so we take all 3 ships now, and we're gonna bring them home. My ship of the line, what is it gonna do? It's gonna go on an expedition. Expedition not to the land of lion or sunken treasure. We can do that after, first to the new world. We need really this, otherwise we're gonna be a bit stuck right now. Now, to be able, you know, to get to a new region, you need to first assign a ship. We're gonna go with this one because it's pretty strong, right? So it gives us, just because of the ship, because of, you know, how strong it is, we already have 72 of morale. Now, if we want to increase our morale and also increase our chance of getting good outcome of some quests, you need to start giving some things. For example, rations, things like fish, right? You can also give items. So for example here, this is good. This is gonna help me with navigation and force. Great. This one, not so helpful. It's gonna give crafting. Diplomacy. So what is giving me diplomacy? It's a good question. Beer is giving me diplomacy. So, you know, may want to put a bit. Now 31 feels a bit too much. Let's keep some for my people, but 21 beer, okay. And then, you know, as we said, we can give these for crafting, or I can check, you know, if we have anything else, like some beef for force. We have nothing for navigation, and ration we already put. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we give some beef. We're producing it, so it's fine. So now we are, you know, at 100% morale. We have also some goods that should help us. and so we can say, let's start the expedition. So the boat is gonna go, you know, to the port, gather all of those resources, accelerate a bit the time so that you can see it. Oh, why? What's happening? Oh, me. I don't know what's happening. Maybe I have used a lot of beer. Maybe that's why they're not happy. Oops. So it is, and now it's ready to go. So we can get started, start the expedition. It is now going to try to go for the region. In the case of the New World, if I remember correctly, this is this border here, so it's actually pretty close to us, right? On this side, which is also why, by the way, I'm bringing back all of these guys back home, is because they're gonna be close by to leave as soon as we have discovered the region. Right now we can't send them, we need to send just one ship first to discover it, but as soon as we've discovered it, then we can send all of these right to there. So let's keep these over here. I'm just gonna deliver that. Okay, and I think by now we should have, yes, we have 48 of windows. So let's start by building the theater, make my people happy and get me more money. Look at this, it has jumped 500 more with just building the theater. Next is going to be the rum. As I said, that requires a new world. Similarly for the fur coats, we have now unlocked them. It's going to require the hunting cabin for the fur, but it also requires cotton from the new world. So we're a bit stuck there too. And for the university, we need 1,500 artisans. So it's a bit more than what we have, right? We may want though to give the clay, because look at this. This is 1 artisan, 10 coins. So that's quite a lot, you know, that's not negligible. We will also, as I said, want to build at least a repair crane, and potentially also, it could be a good idea to make a bit of defense sooner rather than later. Doing another escort, and this one seems to be working. So I don't know what happened with the other one. We will probably get attacked, right? So let's keep our eyes open. Where is the enemy? Here it is. Came out of nowhere, but here it is. It's dead. Great job. We have also a delivery to be made over here on our way. It's perfect timing. Okay, and let's continue the escort. You know, there could be somebody else hiding somewhere. Now for the expedition, you know, the expedition has started. We've been on the ICs for 11 days. It's 12 days now. Soon we will get, you know, some quests. You can also press space to see the whole world, right? And basically, you can see my ship is actually over here. It's already almost there it seems. So when you start having a lot of ships going back and forth, you can see them over here. This is Mbesa, this is Sunken Treasure, and actually Asia is going to be somewhere over here. So you can see them all on this map here. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, under attack again. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. This one, squatting. Good job. Good job. We have a newspaper again. Definitely will want to push this narrative to change. We could potentially do another one, you know, either getting more money or reducing our consumption. We decide. We decide. Remember that with this mod, they have changed these, right? They have been definitely kind of nerfed. But yeah, here it is. We have 2 things I want to show you. There's another quest, right? So that would be good to do. But we have, more importantly, some new ships. There is another Clipper, but there's also a frigate. We have quite a lot of money, so I'm thinking just buy it. And we can use it to actually do this quest over here. Okay, I see another quest there. So let's check it out. This is an escort, sure. But more importantly, we have New World Expedition. Let's check it out. The minefield. At the cry of mines, all rush to the prow, showing off several of the conical terror bobs seductively below. Who knows how many of these infernal machines have passed us by, or yet await us. The false move, and this sea shall be a lake of fire. What should we do? So because we have this person here that was helping with navigation, if we choose this, we have 10% bonus chance. Now we could also try to get over here, 4% bonus chance, or we can turn around. Now we're not going to do that. So this one has the highest chance, it seems, but no, an unfortunate loss. The awfulness has barely begun. Restless wave conceal a thickening of the mine. Uh-oh. No further detonation follows is of little relief. Yeah, we have gotten some damage. My health's probably down a bit. Now we can decide to return home. We can continue as is and my people will lose some health, morale. Or we can provide them extra rations, so use something that we have on board. And this way we lose less health. But you still lose some. So we're gonna do that one for sure. It's really not that bad to lose 1 beef against all of those things. And yeah, this one is still going there. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, she's still buying more shares? No, actually, that's fine. It's still 2. Maybe he bought 1 back and now she's buying it back. But yeah, we definitely don't want to spend that kind of money. Oh, there is also a mission here somewhere. And I see that we have also 50 windows. So we're gonna use that for sure. This is a quest now. You want some bricks. I mean, we definitely have 150 bricks. So I'm, oops, damn. Let's click again on it. I am happy to give you in exchange for 20 beer. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. But more importantly, with our windows, I think we should build an hospital. We haven't had an outbreak yet, but this is, you know, definitely going to come at some point. We may even want to build one on this side too. I'll build first the police station, and I see that it is not going there. Now, police, I'm less worried because my people are not that unhappy. But the illness, it can definitely happen, especially with a lot of houses so close to each other. Time for next mini quest for the expedition, message in a bottle. We have castaway request your help, but where could they be? Shark baiting is a common distraction for your sailors, but their latest catch provided much more entertainment. In its belly was a bottle, and in the bottle were 3 sheets of paper, each a copy of the same message in different language. Wow. So we can examine it, and if we had a medicine, you know, item or food, right, we would be having some bonuses over here. And this one is for navigation, but remember our navigator died, so we're gonna need to take a gamble if we want to do these ones. And let's examine inside. The homemade autopsy is a mess. The shark entrails are cut along with their contents and spill over the deck. Yeah, the doctor cannot make sense. Okay, let's try to have some faith. There's nothing to find but deceit. My people are not very happy. Okay. Let's continue moving forward. So we definitely lost again a bit of morale. Well, we're gonna continue and hopefully get there soon. In the meantime, while we're waiting, let's see for the canned food. So there is ways to make this production a lot easier. Actually, I don't know if this is possible with the mod, because you remember that the mod also changed items, but there is an item called Chef Michel that takes out the artisanal kitchen need altogether. But for now, we're gonna play it normally, where we need the cannery for the canned food. This is going to require iron, and this is also going to require goulash from the artisanal kitchen. And this goulash is gonna require both meat, or beef if you prefer, and red pepper farm. Fortunately, we don't have red pepper farm on this island, but we do have it on our second island over here, which for now was pretty useless, right? I initially took it for hope, but given we have hope on this big island, we never used it. The good thing is we do have red pepper there, so I built 4 red pepper farms. This is 2 minutes for one, one farm. So with 4, we bring it to 30 seconds, right? Then we're gonna do the same over here, 4 to 30 seconds, 4 to 30 seconds, and then 3 to 30 seconds, right? So that's gonna be the idea. Now we do need to transport this goulash, or not this goulash, this whatever it's called, this red pepper. This red pepper first I'm going to give the Abbé here. Now I could use one of these ships that are already happening, but I'm not gonna use that. We're gonna keep it clean with 1 production or 1 key kind of goal for each of the ships. If I can buy another military ship, I will definitely do it, but right now I don't see any. So this is fine. I am building another one, but I'm building a ship of the line, and I don't think ship of the line are good kind of transport ships. They cost a lot for just transporting. I think you'll rather use those frigates. Look at this. She definitely is growing. I also see, wait, are they? Ooh, that feels like they're going to the new world. Look, this is exactly the route to the new world. She's probably already there. She may have taken, you know, if you wait too long, she can take all of the islands, and then you have 0 islands. That would be a shame. Hopefully we're not gonna be in this situation, but who knows. So here it is. We're gonna take, you know, this red pepper, deliver it, and it is now time for the next expedition. It's always bad thing. Good whale hunting. The whale are still around us. Impossibly large trail of water breaks the wake of the ship and frost parts to reveal dark, leathering skin. Okay, so what should we do? We can avoid them. We can try to attack them, and given my ship is strong, we have a 50% chance bonus. Or we could try, you know, to sing a military favorite to scare them away, or keep sailing away ahead. We're even gonna do that one. A feat of strength for a kill. The ship leave without a scratch. Good job. I think we even gain a bit of morale. Now we're gonna give one fish so that we don't lose more morale, and hopefully we should be there soon. Oh, one of my ship is under attack. These pirates. That is a lot. Look, 3 pirates. If they really gang on me, we would lose. The good thing is that I did build a repair crane. It's actually, I think, on this island there. And these ones are not too strong. Plus, the pirates tends to just navigate randomly, at least without the mods to make them harder. But enough of that. Let's actually build, the production of cannery and the production that we just discussed for canned food. So we're gonna make sure we have enough beef, because we need beef both for my people but also as a lifestyle need, right? So that is done. We have the beef, we have the goulash. Now I'm sure I have a stamp, but let's just put it over here if we have the space. We have a bit of space there. Do I have? I don't think we have a lot of these guys here. So let's add one. Oh, we did have one over here. Okay. But still, let's add these there. So that is one goulash or artisanal kitchen. Then we can put the other one on the other side. Right? So we said we need 4. We built 4. It's good. Then we said we need 3 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and a warehouse. It's gonna be key. To build these ones, we're gonna require some windows, but we can at least build 1 for now. And we're gonna need a bit more iron, because I'm using all of my iron right now. But that's okay, that's not hard. Doesn't take too bad. Okay. And it is, with this we should start to make... Oh, there's some pirates just in front of my friend, and he's not even helping us. Come on, attack them. At least he has some defenses now, finally. Oh, look at the amount of pirates over here. That is pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Oof. Oh my world, we're gonna die. But I'm gonna take you with me. Ooh. Should we... We're gonna be able to escape. So where is my island now? That... So this is my bad island. I want my big one. Where's my big one? Oh, I have some friends there at least. That may be helpful. I want to go there basically, to this island to repair. Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine now. Let's just go over here. I see the repair crane. And yeah, this can help. Now let's finish him together. And go around to attack from both sides. Oh, and they drop things from time to time, you know? Like, this is great. Some rum. And give it to my people. I guarantee you they'll be happy. They'll be happy. Okay, so yes. Let's make sure we repair. Why is this guy not attacking? Ah, it is. I did. Good. You can get also this. This may be rum. And often this is also weapons. So weapons can be very good, right? Because it's pretty hard to make them. So go over here, get repaired. Yeah, here it is. Weapons, like I was saying. Now let's see the next expedition. We have the Coral Island. The storms came from nowhere, wrecking your ship. Oh, that's nice. We can concentrate on repair, or we can try to move forward. So we can agree to hunt for food, demand the repair, or explain with some beer. You know, hopefully that can help. The reaction is lukewarm. Okay. Persuade. Let's try to see if they're harmful. Yes, they're harmful. Go ahead and hit, says the doctor, who is no expert. Oh my god. The sick. No, everybody's sick. That is bad. Fix the boat or focus on the sick. Focus on the sick first. If we're all dead. Okay, that was not great. We lost a lot of morale. But hopefully we're close. Yes, here it is. We have arrived to the new region. Let me just make sure that these people arrive here. And then we can see this new region. I'm gonna deliver this. Okay. So we've delivered those reserves, which tells me maybe we have enough to make one weapon, like a basic one. It's better than nothing. Yes, let's make, just a basic weapon. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. So this you can restart, and then you will stay here to get repaired. And yeah, we've arrived to the new world. Here it is. We have arrived to the new world. Now we can see the islands as always, right? So try to to a big island as quickly as possible. And this is the biggest one of them all. Now it does require one DLC, but if you have it, definitely suggest you take it, and then you just need to defend it. Isabel Sormento is one of the NPC over here. She does provide you with a ship, which has resources in it, so that's great. And then we have, oh, one of my ships under attack. Oh, that's fine, it's not here. And then we can potentially buy also ships on this side, right? So let's go for it. Why can't I buy them? Give me the ships. Here it is. I have used all of my free influence, so now every time I buy or make a ship, it costs some influence, but it's not bad. That way we will have a fleet already on this side. Good. We can also buy some aluminium. Ooh, actually, let's definitely do this. How much is it gonna? Ooh, that is expensive. But we're gonna do... No, that's super expensive, actually. We're just gonna have to make it ourselves. So I'm gonna send this ship all around. There is some pirates, but still, let's try to get everywhere. Discover stuff. And then you two, you're going to go to my big new island. Magnificent new island, as you can see. It is huge. It has even a nice destroyed fortification over here. It has a trail on top. So many great things. But yeah, let's gather it before, or let's take it before somebody else does. Like this island here, for example, already taken by Beryl. Yeah, she's already taken that one. But if I can just get one big one, that is already great. Oh, wait, I didn't... Ah, yeah, I forgot to send the resources. We have the pirates of this one. Give me a second. I want to do a couple of quick things. One is who was being attacked. Okay, so you're fine. We have a ship of the line over here. That's great. Now we're gonna send both of these to the new world. So you click over here and you tell them to go to the new world. Go to the new world. Here it is. This ship of the line, I think we're gonna keep it over here, like having one ship of the line at least on this side, one on the other side. What we may want to do though is leave the ship of the line somewhere over here, because there's always pirates, and so we can kill those pirates. And then yeah, we have another frigate over here, so that is good progress. Now I want you to check how we're doing on this production. Have we started to make? Yes, we have. Look at this, and we have some canned food. So if we look at my people here, yes, they are happy. 4 artisan, 8 coins for each of them. And yeah, they gotten a bit of rum also from the pirates, right? So that's gonna come out at some point, but for now they're happy. We have also with that reached how many? We didn't reach yet the university, but we're really close. We're really close. I think as soon as we give the fur, we'll be fine. I was hoping to buy, this aluminium to do the post office, but I think that we'll have to wait for the next episode. On the other hand, pressing 2, we can go back quickly over here. I am sending those 2 ships, and in particular this one here, right, that has enough resource to colonize an island. And then this one is looking around to find new islands. There's a lot of islands right on this region, but most of them are pretty small except this one. This is definitely a huge one. I do see that this island seems pretty big too. We may want it after. So what I'm gonna do now, ladies and gents, is just capture both of these islands, maybe a few others, right, so that we can get started, get ready for the next episode. I hope you're still enjoying this one. Remember, we will unlock new horizon pretty soon and get to Asia. Hope you're excited. Please smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.